Today we are going to learn another one command which is known as who command. Can anyone say that what do you mean by an who? What do you mean by a command called who? What the who command says in the sense, you take it one server, n number of people will be communicated with the server, or n number of people have a connection between the servers and the client. I want to know how many people have connected to that particular server. When I press a command called who, automatically it is going to list the number of users who are connected to that particular server. Clear what the who command does? The same thing.
Yes, sir.
What I have written here, the same thing I have explained. Unix maintains the account of all the users who are logged into the system. Just you need to press $WHO. We will see now one with the terminal. I think we are going with the online terminal, so we may get one or two users, or it depends upon the online this server. See, this is the what the command when I press who. I don't know one of the servers who are connected to that particular what server or a particular main command system. Why? Because this is just I'm using an online terminal, so I'm not getting the users. If suppose we have communicated with any online server or anything, we are going to get like this. If I press, I mean, if I use WHO command, we are going to get like this. Okay, where the first column what it shows in the sense, either it can be the username or a user IDs. Where B2 exam1 what we have, that is called, I mean we are going to know it as username or a user IDs. Whereas coming for your second column, it shows the device names. It shows your device names. The device names in the sense it's not about your system name or anything. It can be your terminal. With respect to your terminal, this will get your names. Understood? Where we have a second column which is known as PTS/2. This is your device names. These device names will be with respect to your terminal. Okay. Next, wait, third column. Where third column is, can anyone say what is your third column?
Date and time.
Exactly.
The
Where
date
third
and time
column
when it got
gives,
connected.
exactly. Where third column gives, third, fourth, fifth column will give at what time you have logged in along with that date. In what, for I mean, in which date, at for what time you have logged into the system, you are going to get this particular column. Third, fourth, and fifth will give your at what time you have logged in on which date. Whereas coming for your last column, can anyone say that what do you mean by that?
IP addresses, sir.
Yeah, IP addresses, where we can say that from where the user is logged in the sense, from which system the user has logged in, we can easily identify it by using of your last column. Understood? This is all about your who command. Are you cleared with the who command?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Okay. Can
sir.
anyone say that what do you mean by who?
Multiple users would have been connected to the server who command gives us the list of the users connected to the server.
Exactly. Okay. Not only saying that it is a server where we can say that who are the systems who are connected to our systems also. Okay. Next. The next way we are going to see date is done, password command. What do you mean by password? It is of your security for your accounts. Okay, it will be your security for your accounts. When I say that PASSWD, it gives that you want to change your password for your current account. When I say that PASSWD, you can give changing of your password. Let's try for in the online terminal whether we will get this or not. PASSWD. Permissions are denied. Why? Because I'm using an online terminal where I cannot change their password. Okay, where I cannot change their password. So I'll show you here. If I do what all the things you are going to get if I do go for the changing of your password. Password command is used when? For what all the purposes you can use. When you don't have a password for your account, you can give a password for that account, or else if you want to change a password for the current using account, you can change it with your same command. The command name is PASSWD, which is known as password. Okay. When you can use this password command in the sense when you want to change your current existing account password, then the second thing is when you want to create an account, when you don't have a password for that particular account, then you can create your password. Next, what it does, what you are going to get when I press password command, what you are going to get here, you are going to get, check it out here. I'll press $PASSWD. When I say that PASSWD, we are going to get changing password for Kumar. If I log into the my system, I'll get changing password for Santosh. The same way, enter login password and the new password. Re-enter new password. Once you enter, press enter, password is going to be successfully changed for so and so person. Is it cleared with the password? When we use password command, automatically these steps you need to be followed. Anyone who have a doubts on this password command?
Sir, if no password is previously assigned, will we get an option to enter the password?
I mean, you have to create an account and then you need to set for your password.
No, sir. If previously no password is
Yeah,
assigned to
no,
the
if you don't
account,
have, see, 1 second, say 1 second.
yes.
Generally, you think if you don't have account, where you are going to get a password?
If there is an account and no password is assigned to it,
How can you? It is a mandatory thing where you need to set your security for that your accounts.
I'm just asking as an
I
exception.
got it. I got it. I got it. I got it. I'm not any saying in a wrong thing.
No,
I
sir, I
understood.
got it.
See, okay,
Yeah.
when we have any account, obviously we need to have a password. Suppose you think that you have an SBI internet account, okay, internet transactions account. Without password, can you have your account? Just you
Mm,
imagine without password, if you have a internet, I mean SBI net account, whether what is your balance amount of your account?
yes, sir, I got it.
Clear?
Yes, sir.
Here also, like they have said that it is a if you don't have any account, you can set it for password. But what it is the meaning in the sense, first we need to create an account, then we can set for the password by using this command. They said that's it. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Mhm. The second thing what I had shown here is when you set your password, internally it is going to be get encrypted format of the string by the system. and it is going to be get stored it in the somewhere servers. And but how this encryption is going to be get generated in the sense by using of your random characters in the Unix, that is going to how it is going to be get generated. And the encryption what you have generated for your password, that is going to be get stored in a file named called shadow in some etc directory, where we have this directory in our Unix. Actually in this directory we are going to get stored by the name file called shadow. By the name file shadow we are going to get store our encrypted password. This is final issues. Password framing rules. As usual, when you are declaring a variable in Java, what are the rules you need to be followed? Yes, come on. When you want to declare a variable in Java, what are the rules you need to be followed?
It should start with an alphabet or an underscore.
Yeah, the same way here. I mean, there are a number of rules, but similar to when you're coming for your setting of your password, there are some rules to be followed. First, do not choose a password which are similar to the old one. Suppose you have set the old password is ABC. Now also you want to set a ABC. It doesn't good, looks good. Second, don't use commonly used names like names or friends, relatives, pets, and so. Next, use a mix of alphabetic or numeric characters. Example, I'll give one of the password where we have our home Wi-Fi password starts with the caret symbol, capital H, small o, capital M, small e. My family members all, one capital letter, one small letter, and we have 1 at 2 at 3. This can be the quite complexity. The same way we need to give the your passwords in that way. We need to have more complex, but it should be very remembered way that you need to give in your password. Do not write down the passwords in an easily accessible documents and change the password regularly. These are the rules where we need to be followed when you are setting of your password or once you set your password. Cleared with your password command?
Yes,
Cleared
sir.
with your password command?
Yes,
Anyone
sir.
who have a doubts? Anyone who have a doubt? Shall I move to the next one?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Next command is we have cal command. The cal acronym is calendar. Cal command stands for your calendar. When I invoke a cal command, it is automatically we are going to get your calendar of that particular month or a particular year. Okay. Shall we see in detail?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, where we have cal, open parenthesis, square parenthesis, month, close your parenthesis, and year, and this will be your the rectangular parentheses are your optional. You need not to be write like this. You can write it in your normal way. We'll look into it now. Suppose if I write cal, can anyone say that which month of that particular calendar we are going to get visible for us now? Guess.
The month as per the system.
September. Exactly.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now,
Yes, sir.
as I have mentioned there, calendar, cal command, month and year. If I specify that particular month and particular year, it has to be displayed that particular month and particular year calendar. calendar 11th month 2020. I want to get this particular calendar. Whether I got it? Yes. Is it clear? In the sense, as I mentioned in the syntax, there is an optional square parenthesis. You need not to be specify your parenthesis. You can give like this also command. You can give your command like this. You need not to be specify anything. Okay. I'll give another one command. You just understand and let me know what is the meaning of that. What does this command? When I use this cal 2020 space or symbol and
Displays
more,
all the months.
display all the months of that particular year calendar. When I say that more, it displays all the months of your calendar, all the months of your calendar. See? When I go on press entering, I am going to get the data. The same way, where we have another one thing which is called LESS. What you can expect with this command? What you can expect with this command? Can anyone guess?
Previous year, sir.
No, same year only you are going to get, but there is no much difference about more and less is quite similar only. Where we are going to get all the data within a single command.
So can you explain again what was the difference?
There is no much difference, ma'am, where we are going to get all the calendars within a single page. When I give less, in the sense, it comes up to the some part of your data, next you are going to look into it, where which is very similar to your more. When I give cal 2003, space or symbol space more, we are going to get all the months of that particular year calendar. Okay. When I give less also we are going to get, but here you can check it out. You are going to get your command end. Previously it was directly terminated. Are you looking at the end of your command? We are going to see end. Previously it was
Yes, sir.
not like this. Still anyone who have a doubts in the who command, calendar command, password command? Anyone who have a doubts? See, when I use calendar 2020 or less, this will reflected in this some different page. When I use more command, automatically it is reflected in the same command prompt. Look into it. Amrita, have you understood the difference?
Yes,
Cal
sir.
2020 more, it is in the same command prompt. When I use cal 2020 or less, it goes to the some other page way to print it, and it will come back once it close your command.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Anyone who have a doubts?